G'day, guys. Welcome back to another edition of On the Piss with Klutz and Das. If you tuned into the Wednesday pod, you know that it's a bit of a different setup this week. But yeah, I thank you to Toowoomba for giving me the fucking spicy cough. The bloody queue
Oh,
at
some of us are
place is
fucking built different, baby. Some of us are built different.
yeah, 6 or 7 people are built different. Me, no,
Oh, I'm
actually
coming hard to you
ridiculous.
from the Caxton Hotel, but yeah, Clutzy, unfortunately, 7 days isolation. So you've been in lockdown since when? Like Friday?
Thursday last week.
Yeah,
I got,
fucking unlucky, man.
it's actually fucked. So like I was obviously feeling a bit tired on Sunday after we got back from Toowoomba. Came and did the potty on Monday. I wasn't feeling too bad. I was still like run down. Tuesday at work, I woke up and I was like, oh, fuck, I'm still so tired. This is going to be such a fucked week. Like that was my only thought was this is going to be such a fucked week. And then I had smoko and then I started feeling a bit crook Tuesday arvo. And I was like, oh yeah, whatever. I got home and actually, yeah, I started getting real crook. So I was like, oh, this fucking sucks. I'll just try and sleep it off. Didn't even think of COVID, spicy cough. But I yeah, I went to bed at like 6:30, 7 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. Woke up the next morning with this sore as throat. Probably shouldn't have gone to work, but I fucked up on Tuesday. Really good. For anyone out there that knows what a core hole machine is, it's this big fucking machine where basically this big metal bit and it just fucking high pace, teeth on it, and it drills straight through concrete and goes through steel and shit. And at the job site I was at, they forgot to put in the copper coming up for the fire hose reels. So I had to drill down through the concrete and we had to try and make it look nice and neat. So I'm like, all right, try and get it as close as you can to the wall. I was like, yeah, sweet, I got you. So I'm fucking going down. I hit a bit of steel and it kicks the machine and just goes straight into the wall. And I was like, oh, this is fucked. So then I've like tried to wind it back up, turned it off, tried to wind it back up, and it was stuck. And I was like, oh fuck. So I'm trying all this shit and I couldn't get it out. It was just fucking jammed in there. And the bloke I'm working with is like, oh man, this is not good. I was like, yeah, I know it's not fucking good. I know this is not good at all. I'm just like feeling shitter and shitter. One, because I got this thing stuck. Two, because I'm coming down with spicy cough, unbeknown to me.
Three, because you just had the biggest
And
weekend
then
of your life.
yeah, exactly. And then I couldn't get this thing out. So I've just gone and got some things and he's like, oh, is it having a sleepover? I was like, yeah, mate. I'm gonna go get the jackhammer this afternoon and I'll just fucking try and do some shit with it tomorrow. He's like, yeah, good plan. So went back Wednesday morning. My throat was like all closed up Wednesday morning. I couldn't do anything. I just stayed away from everyone. Um, the fuck thing was, I did a rat test Tuesday Arvo and it came back negative.
Mm.
So I was like, oh yeah, I'm sweet, baby. I'm just fucking crook. And then anyway, got the thing out. Happy days. Not really. It's actually I completely fucked the core hole machine. It's now stuck on the stand. So I have to go back and get another one. So I don't
And you
know.
also haven't been back to
That's
work since.
and I haven't been back at work since. So I think I'm really up shit's creek with the bosses, but I don't
Oh,
know. We'll see if I got a job come Friday when I'm back at
yeah.
work. But yeah, and then what the fuck was that? Oh, that was weird. Yeah, and then Wednesday I was like, this is fucking cooked. I was like, I'm not coming back in tomorrow. Fuck that. So the shit thing was I had to go get a bunch of stuff for work for Thursday as well. So I went and got it after work on Wednesday. And then I woke up at 20 to 5 on Thursday morning and was like, yeah, this isn't happening. Texted my boss, drove to the shed at 20 to 5 in the morning to drop everything off that I picked up the day before.
Fuck that.
Because I was like, fuck, they really need this stuff. I can't just sit here. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, Doc told me to go get a PCR test, did that, woke up Friday morning, and I'm like, sweet, Good to go see the missus this afternoon. Haven't really seen her because I've been away. Be really good. Have a nice weekend. Just chill out, do some stuff together. Get a text at 8:30, and I'm like, stay at home, isolate. And I was like, that's weird. Why would it say that? I don't have COVID. Oh, fuck, I said it again. Yeah, and then I was like, oh, positive. Well, this is fucking cooked. So, yeah, who knew that I could turn that story into however many minutes? You guys didn't think you'd get a weekend recap, did you? Well, you got a weekend recap.
Cutsy's been in lockdown for 7 days and he still managed to waffle on about it for that long doing nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I was actually thinking of how I could do that. So I've literally just played Xbox. I've just played Xbox.
And taking notes for our Wednesday sports pod, which was great, mate, by the way.
Yeah. I had 4 pages of notes, actually.
There was one stage where Clutzy said to me, what the fuck did I write down here? He couldn't even read his own handwriting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a side effect. Mate, I actually was a bit the same as you. Monday, I think work was always going to be tough. Went to work. We did the potty, obviously. And then Tuesday, not much better. And I woke up Wednesday and I had a sore throat on Tuesday, but I sort of put that down to just having a big weekend, especially at karaoke. Like we were all carrying on. Woke up Wednesday and I just felt like drained, like tired. And I was like, it can't be from the weekend still. My throat was so sore. So I'm just going to stay home, work from home. So I did that Wednesday. Yeah. Woke up Thursday, bit better, still not 100%. So I went and got some rats, did one of them, negative, worked from home, woke up Friday morning. And my team and I at work had a massive, massive campaign, which was all about Saturday just gone. And we did like the most fucked weeks leading up to it. I think I've said it pretty much every potty. Fridays have just been crazy trying to get shit done. And we were all celebrating at the pub on Saturday. So I was like, if I have fucking the spicy cough and I have to miss this, I'll be so pissed. Woke up Friday morning, felt way better. So I was like, awesome. Did another rat, negative, went into the office. And as I sat down at my chair, your text comes through, positive. I was like, fuck. And in my head, I was like, I've had 2 negatives, so I'll be fine. But I knew that you had also had 2 negatives. So I was like, fucking hell. So I said to my boss, I was like, look, I was like, I got to go. Like, I've fucking got to get this thing. And, like, I'm probably going to be out for tomorrow now because I won't hear. And he was like, you're kidding. Like, there's no way you've had 2 negatives. You're feeling better. And I was like, yeah, but it happened to Clutzy and blah, blah, blah. So I went home and did a negative and did a PCR, sorry. And then sat at home working Friday. And in my head, I was like, this is going to be so shit. One, it's going to be a whole week at home, but also I'm going to miss this day tomorrow, like blah, blah, blah. And I woke up. My missus was getting up early on Saturday to go for a run. And because she was a bit worried. She's like, if you're positive, then I probably need to stay home. And I was like, oh, well, just when you get up in the morning, let me sleep in, but check my phone. And like, if it's positive, probably stay home. But if not, you're sweet to go. So she woke up like 6 and I just woke up to her like shaking me and she's just holding my phone up and I just read negative and I was like, fuck. And she was like, oh my God, I've never seen you look so happy to get a text. I was like, yeah, thank God for that. Like, I could not believe it. So yeah, I don't know how the fuck I dodged it. My throat was so sore, but negative. So just built different, I guess.
Dash remains undefeated. Yeah, so no, it's been cool. Like, I felt pretty sweet. Like Wednesday and Thursday last week were my 2 worst days. Or Tuesday and Wednesday last week were 2 worst days when I was at work. So that's pretty fucked. None of the other boys have got it, so that's good.
That's what I was going to say. Like, it kind of sucks that you tested so late because you got your fucking positive so late, so you had to stay inside for a week.
Yeah, realistically, like we're recording Tuesday night, and I could have been out by now. But I've just been doing a lot of relaxing, and it's actually been awesome because right now, coming to you from my bedroom, I'm relaxing on my TLC sheets.
That just lagged out a bit. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm relaxing on my bed with my Lag Collective sheets.
How fucking horny is that? How have they been this week?
Oh, dude, so good. So this is actually what I did. As soon as I got the positive test, I got my sheets off my bed and chucked them in the wash. Because I was like, I want them to be nice and fresh. I'm going to be living like a rock star in my room for the next week.
Yeah, spending a fair bit of time in between the sheets.
Yeah, exactly. So put them through, and fuck, I've had these ones that I've got on now for the better part of 2 years, 3 years almost, and they still feel as soft as the day I got them. So
And
it's been
geez, that
so
must have been easy to put on.
That was so easy to put on, and that was the best part. Like, oh, I have a problem where if I keep my door open, my dogs come in and they try and jump up. So I knew
And
I had
shit
a
on your
very
bed.
yeah, exactly. Well, we all know that. So I knew that I had a very limited time frame to be able to get these sheets on. Any other sheet, I would have been fucked. Superman would have been
Big
up on
trouble.
there with his big fat ass, just ruining everything. But yeah, the best thing is as well, I toss around. This is what I haven't really brought this up. I toss around a lot when I sleep. Like I reckon I fucking like jump. Like I don't know if you can. I'll try and. So I'll be like laying like this, right, and then I'll just be like fucking like fully jump during the night. It's hectic. It's like I'm trying
You
to
must be
fight
a
off the
pain in the ass
demons.
to sleep with.
Yeah, sort of. It's just like straight up and down. So, geez, that was exhausting for me. But yeah, a lot of the time that kicks other sheets off, but not the lag collective ones because they go so far under. So, and I also know the Trilby Misso lawyer has been missing me a bit this week. So, she asked permission if she could put the TLC sheets on at her place on her bed, the long reach ones, and got a lovely little picture from her the other day of it all set up. So
How
that
good
was
is
quite
that?
nice. And yeah, she said the same thing because I was like, "How are they?" She's like, "You were 110% right. They are so nice and soft."
As per the usual. So shout out to the
Exactly.
fucking boys, Ed and
Exactly.
I know they've been Ed and Bill. I know they've been busy as with orders. I think they just recently got a massive shipment in, and there's been a fair few
Correct.
frothies sending through photos of them getting their sheets. So thanks to everyone who's supporting the Lake Collectors and supporting us, and thanks to the boys for sponsoring the potty. If you want
Yeah.
to jump on board and get your own pair, BBB20 will get you $20 off your first order. So get your sheet together, back the boys, back us, and yeah, thanks to the Lad Collective for getting around us.
Yeah. Thanks, Lad Collective. Thank you for helping me to get my sheet together. It has fucking helped me a lot during this week of lockdown.
I was going to ask, like usually we do, how's your weekend been, mate? But yours must have been pretty fucking average.
Yeah, no, it was pretty fucking how you going. The one thing I spoke the other week about how I was back on the Xbox grind, and I haven't really been
Yeah,
grinding because I probably have like 1 or 2 nights a week where I play a little bit.
yeah.
For anyone out there that plays Destiny, I started ISO at level 15 on the season pass. I've now almost finished it, which is level 100. I think I'm up to 80 something.
Fucking hell.
And
I don't play, so I don't really know, but that sounds fucked. How many hours do you reckon you've put in?
at least 8 hours a day.
Legit?
I reckon at least 8 hours a day.
Fucking hell. Fuck you were prepared for the sports podcast. I would have been pissed if you had no notes and then you told me doing 8 hours worth of Xbox a day.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, I did that this afternoon, an hour before the potty. But yeah, I just played like so much Xbox. I tried to watch TV, but I was telling Caitlin last night, I started 3 or 4 separate movies or shows with it and went for 10 minutes and was like, not feeling this tonight. I just can't sit there and watch anything. It's fucked.
Yeah,
So
right.
yeah, I've just been playing Destiny. I played a bit of Madden. I've got the best team going in the Patriots for their 3rd year. But yeah, otherwise, dude, I haven't really done anything. But sort of good. I had a whole bunch of points that I forgot to bring up a few weeks back because we just got sidetracked with potty shit. So one thing that it just keeps sticking in my mind and never need to be reminded of it. Obviously, I've been working at that site at Ipswich for ages.
Yeah.
Out of Bundamba. And what it's eventually going to be is for the army. So it's going to be 2 big
Oh, really?
sheds. Yeah, so it's going to be for the military, and it's going to be for the making and repair of like military vehicles. It's like a big Saab center, and
That fucking terrifies me, mate.
now that it's
Considering that the future of our country relies on your core hauling. Like, after that
On
story you
my
just
core
told,
holding and
are we
plumbing.
fucked? Yeah, are we fucked?
Oh, I didn't do any of the core holing at that job site, so
Thank God
you're
for that.
lucky. But I did do a lot of other stuff there, all the in-grounds. So yeah, if there's any broken pipes or the shit's not running downhill, you probably blame me. But the thing that now the big shed, there's two massive sheds. I don't know if I've shown you a photo, but they're fucking huge.
Yeah, I've seen
And
photos.
all the walls and all the interiors are all starting to come up. And every time I walk through there in the morning now, I just like giggle to myself. And it's because, on The Simpsons, when they've got Han Scorpio and he's
Yeah.
like building that big thing. And I just feel like I'm a Simpsons character working for Han Scorpio because I know it's going to be for like military and stuff. So I'm just like walking through, imagining myself as like this little yellow person, just like, yeah, it's real scat, but I find it quite
Your
funny.
brain is fucked, mate. I can just imagine
Yeah.
you walking in giggling and people being like, what the fuck are you
What
laughing
the
at? You're
fuck's
like,
wrong with this guy?
nothing, not laughing at anything.
Yeah. So literally, since all the sheds have been up, like that's all I've been thinking about is I'm working for Han Scorpio, and it makes it a little bit funner.
Can someone please prepare and put it in frothy as a meme of Clutzy fucking in The Simpsons or something?
Fuck, it'd be so funny.
Photoshop him.
Going in there for Hans, battling for him. Yeah, also a quick shout out to Toby from Reese Carroll Park. We were doing some stuff the other week at work, and it was a thing called butterfly valves, and we were short of a butterfly valve, and I had to drive to Carroll Park to get it. They didn't have it from our usual supplier. I went to Reese, pulled up, and this bloke's just like, "Holy fuck, podcast dude!" Went inside, said g'day to them all, had a bit of a chat, got these things. They weren't cheap, and 20-minute drive to Reese at Carroll Park. Toby sorted me out real well.
Fucking
Got back to
nice.
site, and then pulled up, got him out of the bag, and Matt from work goes, "Nah, it's the wrong colour. You have to go back, mate." I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" And he's like, "Yeah, sorry, mate." And we found the one that we thought we didn't have as well. I was like, "Oh."
Sure, you just take that back on a different day, right? Or did you take it straight back?
I went straight back.
Fuck that.
Straight back. Because, yeah. So I just went straight back.
Shout out Toby, though.
didn't see me. Toby didn't see me come back, so I just really quickly like ran in and put him down. And I was like, "Sorry, can I get this refunded back onto the card, please?" Yeah, so that was a bit embarrassing. But something else that so my missus with her English teaching at the moment, I think it's year 8 or it might be year 11. One of their things they've got to do is it's like a Shark Tank pitch.
Yeah, right. That's sick.
So for English, they've been watching all the Shark Tank stuff, but then they got to do like a pitch for a product. And you can just imagine like there's going to be some whack products out there from kids,
Yeah.
right?
Do they get to pick their, like they get to invent a product?
They get to invent a product, but then they got to pitch it like it would be on Shark Tank. So they got to
right.
come up with all this stuff. I don't know how it's English, but it is. I think it's for essential
presenting and
English.
stuff, probably.
Yeah. I think it's for like essential English, which is like the same as what English Com was for us.
Yeah.
Like bottom tier English for year 11 and 12.
Trade English.
Yeah, what I should have done. Even though I passed with flying colours in regular English. Her and the other teachers were comparing products that kids had come up with. They're like, "Oh, this is funny. One of her friends came to her like pissing herself laughing and was like, "This is such a good pitch, but I had to get the kid to change his product." So the name of it. So what the product was, so you know how you got pre-workout for the gym?
Yeah.
And it comes in powder form, you put it in your drinks and whatever.
Yeah.
This guy, his product was chewing gum, but it was pre-workout.
I feel like that existed, or like gummies.
Something like, yeah, but it might exist, but his was like a chewing gum so that you're chewing on it and it just like gradually releases pre-workout, so you're still chewing on it.
I'd buy that. I don't use pre-workout, but...
Can you guess what he called this product?
No.
He called it pre-gum. So the teacher was there looking at it, and then apparently had some sexual innuendo as like the
Oh, so
catchphrase.
he was like aware of what he was doing as well. It wasn't like an
Yeah, he
innocent.
was fully aware of what he was doing. But like,
Fuck,
they're all
that's smart.
they're all sitting there, and they're like, "Can you imagine releasing this product called pre-gum? Like, it would actually like sell. Like,
Yeah, it would go
people would be
so
like,
well.
that's so fun." Yeah, exactly. So, but this kid had to change like the name of his thing and all that stuff because it was all like sexual innuendo.
Oh,
And,
this kid's a genius. Let's get him on sales for us to hit up sponsors and shit.
yeah, definitely. But I don't know. Maybe we could start BDD pre-gum. And it could be like our
If
two
anyone knows a
faces on like a
scientist
ball.
out there,
I was thinking the picture could be like a ball sack, and it's like our faces as each nut.
yeah,
So that we're going to power you through
smoothly
your day.
shaved.
Perfectly smoothly shaved from Manscaped. And yeah, we're just going to power you on through.
And it's just like pretty quick release. Like it just happens a little bit before you want it to, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Like you expect it to happen early,
Just
not
not
as
as soon.
early as it does. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. Like you get a little hint early, and then you finally get into the real kick for the workout.
Yeah, fucking oath. So, like, but is that not genius? Like, I was like, fuck,
That's pretty
this
fucking smart,
16-year-old.
especially if we actually knew.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if there's some scientists out there. Let's
Wait, how
start
old is he?
working on it. 16.
Oh, for some reason I thought you said he was in grade 7. I was like, fucking hell, that's very young.
No.
Yeah, that
I thought it might have been the year 7s, but then I remembered, it's year 11 essential. So
yeah, that makes more sense.
yeah, but yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. Also,
That is funny.
for those who remember, I might have said a while back how Caitlin bought a fish tank, and I maintained that fish tank.
Yeah. How's it going? I haven't been there in a while to check it out.
Well, we had a few deaths while we were in Tassie.
Oh, no.
There's a bit of drama around that, so we won't get into it. But basically, I got the tank back to the right water levels, like right chemical levels and shit. Got rid of a bunch of stuff. There was a couple of fish left. And then Pet Barn has this policy. So for any fish people out there who don't know this, Pet Barn has this policy where if you bring in a water sample and it tests correct, if you buy fish, you've got a 30-day guarantee on that fish.
Yeah, right.
And then if fish die in that time, you can take it back and get a replacement fish. And then if you bring in another water sample and it's still sweet, it's another 30 days from that point.
Yeah, so basically as long as your water's sweet, that will guarantee you fish.
Yeah, exactly. So we got guppies this time around. We got 4 guppies. Put them in. Everything was going sweet. 2 days later, get a message from Caitlin. This is like early last week or the week before. But one of them's dead. I was like, oh, fuck. So I came home and like the catfish was sucking on one of the dead fish on the ground. And I was like, oh, that's pretty fucked.
That's so grim.
Yeah, so we got it out. Caitlin put it in, you know, when you bake cupcakes and you got like the little paper thing?
Yeah.
She put it in one of those and had it in her fucking sink upstairs for the day because she couldn't do it before school, obviously. So it's just this dead fish, just because she was like, do I need to show proof of the body? Or I was like, probably. So we've gone in there later that afternoon with a fucking little paper cupcake holder with a dead fish in there. And they went and took it. They're like, I will dispose of the body for you. And then she messaged me the other day. She's like, another one's gone. I was like, oh, fuck. So she put it in another cupcake thing. And then she went in there again and she walked in. Well, the girl goes, oh, you're the cupcake girl. How are you? And she's like, oh, good. I've got another one. And she's just like walking in with this little cupcake, like so fucking scared. But I
She's just known at the local pet shop as Cupcake Girl.
Exactly. She's Pet Barn at Cannon Hill. She's known as the Cupcake Fish Girl. So she just brings in dead fish and cupcakes. You can't eat them because they're dead guppies. It's not a good feed.
Lucky for the water guarantee.
Yeah, exactly. Got the water guarantee, but she's got new ones, so we'll see how long they last. But fuck, fish are so temperamental. If they're unhappy, they just die.
Mate, we've said it once, we've said it 1,000 times. We don't know enough about the ocean.
No, we don't. And for that, river and creek systems as well.
If your water level's right and the fish are dying, like what's going on? You know, then we just don't know enough about it.
I have provided a lot of lovely habitable spots in that fish tank.
Yeah, exactly.
Just simply grow up.
Don't die. Simply stay alive.
Exactly. It's fucked. So yeah, that's been something else as well. What else? Two more things here. Now, something that's been shitting me off for ages. I've got a bone to pick with KO.
Right.
So I'm set up in my room, got my Xbox and shit like that. Xbox app has Netflix, Stan, Disney Plus, everything under the fucking sun. Pretty sure it's got Foxtel Go if you want, but it doesn't have KO.
Fuck, that's so annoying. And
then the internet browser it provides is Microsoft Edge, which is possibly the slowest. It's like Microsoft Explorer.
Yeah, it's Internet Explorer is Microsoft Edge. It fucking sucks.
Oh my God, that makes so much sense because it's so shit.
Oh, hey, at my old job, that was like the default browser that everyone used. And I started there, I was like, fucking talk me through this, and started using Chrome. And then someone came up one day, they're like, oh, that looks good. What's that? I was like, Google Chrome. Like, how'd you get that? I'm like, literally go to your search bar and type in Google Chrome and download it. And it's just fucking way better.
Yeah.
Internet Explorer is from like your fucking parents' first computer when you first ever got the internet. And you used to use LimeWire and MSN and shit.
Exactly. So, dude, I'm trying to watch all the footy on the weekend and then also the F1 race on Sunday night. I'm trying to watch it and it just keeps buffering. And then when you click live, it takes that long to get back up to the live point that you're still 2 minutes behind the game. It was absolutely fucked, dude.
I've actually been doing a bit of the same. I've been because we have a Chromecast and I usually cast KO onto it. And I just try not to look at my phone in the group chat. I find if I'm watching the footy and I'm looking at the group chat, I just spend the whole time on my phone going, and I don't even actually watch the game. So it's so much better just to like put the phone away and watch the footy and check in at half time or something.
Yeah. It's just fucked. But the thing that annoys me the most is PlayStation has a KO app.
I could not tell you. I could no idea.
It does.
It does, right. Sorry, that was the question. Yeah, right.
It goes, Xbox is like getting we're working on getting it to Xbox soon. Like, well, clearly you're not. It's been 3 years. How hard?
What are you waiting for?
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking annoying. So, KO, reach out.
Yeah, please sponsor the pod.
Please sponsor the pod, KO.
I feel like after that they might not want to.
Dude, that's my only grievance with KO is that. Otherwise, like having all the minis and stuff at your disposal is awesome.
Yeah, it is good for that.
It's so good.
You know it's a really good mini to watch is you touched on it just before with the F1.
Yeah.
It's great to watch on the mini. Speaking of KO, I actually have I was going to name him, but I won't. I have someone's login, and I don't think he knows that I have it. So essentially, I don't pay for a KO subscription because why would you when someone else can do it for you?
Yeah,
but the person who's yeah, exactly. The person whose account, well, not the person whose account I have, but someone who was involved in this conversation that I want to bring up. That's what made me think of him because I used their account. One of the boys in our group chat during the week said I'm going to get a Sophie.
Oh.
And it was a bit of a contentious, what would you call it, an abbreviation in our group chat. And I wanted to get all the listeners' thoughts. Like, if you hear me say, if I'm out and about, here we know who's on the road, he works on the road, and he's like, boy, should I get a Sophie? What comes into your mind straight away? Say it out loud right now.
Soft serve ice cream.
Soft serve ice cream. Sophie, soft serve ice cream. What else could it be? So Clutzy and I naturally straight away were like, yeah, mate, absolutely fucking treat yourself. Like 50 cents for the best. Yeah. Get one. Little did we know he was referring to a soft drink.
Yeah. I've never heard it. Sounds so baby. Sophie. It's a soft drink or a softie.
It's a softie. It's a soft tea.
Yeah.
Softie. I'm going to get a softie. I've never heard anyone ever say a soffie.
It's fucked, dude. Like, and he acted like we were the weird ones, and then we had another 6 or 7 blokes in the group chat all go, a soffie is a soft serve, a soft tea is a soft drink.
A soffie is not a soft drink.
You're adding extra syllables. Like, well,
Or you know what's way easier than, you know why you cut down on syllables to make it easier to understand things? You know what you've done by using the term Sophie? Confuse the fuck out of everyone in this group chat.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
maybe just add in one more syllable and we'll all be clear on it, mate. And that'll be the end of it.
It's just fucking cool to me.
I want to hear other people's thoughts. Let's put up a poll on Friday. Sophie or softy for soft drink to put a nail in this one. And the person who is in question here reckons he's like victim number one of the potty as well, so he'll hate if it goes against him. So even if you think it's Sophie, please just vote softy.
Yeah, fuck you, Jackson.
Thanks for coming on last week though, bud. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was good. Also, I don't know if you got much else, but one thing. Now, last week I spoke a bit. Fuck, we've had a lot of shit discussions on this podcast recently.
We have.
I'm going to bring up another one. Now, I think we've brought it up on the potty before, but on Friday, so I've been quite crook.
Yeah.
Obviously, had the COVID, all that sort of shit. My guts has been fucked since Toowoomba.
Yeah.
Just all this different shit. I'm sitting there the other day at home on Friday. Now, I've had this discussion with my missus and her roommates before, and now I sort of see where they're coming from. But I think I've had this discussion with you as well. But I was just sitting here, and I stood up, and I was going to piss, and I needed to fart. And so I've just gone and farted, but then I was like, oh shit, and just clenched my cheeks as quick as possible because there's a little bit of squirt. There's a little bit of squirt.
Mate. It's coming out both ends.
So, it's sort of an apology. I've already messaged my missus about this, but it's sort of an apology about, she's always said that shitting yourself is easier than you think. It's been a debate that we've had multiple times. And I said, no, that can't be possible. It is a little bit easier than you think.
So this is you just basically admitting that you were wrong about that topic.
Oh, not so much wrong, but like I can see her point of view now. Because,
yeah, okay, you're coming around to the idea.
Yeah, I'm coming around to the idea. But I've had the exact same feeling in my gut, and I've gone with myself since then, and there's been nothing else coming up but air.
But it's that one time when you think you're fine and you're not fine.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, it's literally random. Sorry, you go. I'll say this after.
Usually in that situation, I just go sit down and take a shit. But I don't know why I didn't. I just couldn't be fucked. I think I was too exhausted from doing nothing.
I sit down to piss anyway, so it's fine for me.
It is relaxing.
No, I was going to say this is a pretty random segue, but got me thinking like. You only need to be wrong once, right? We this is a little while ago at work. We had a fire, like evacuation alarm went off, and we're like 13 floors up in the city, and so it's like fucking pain in the ass. You got to take the stairs all the way down. Yeah. Anyway, it was like right on lunchtime. It would have been like 12:30, and it goes off, and everyone's like, "Fuck!" Jumps up. You got to like walk the fire escape stairs, are like at the end of the kitchen. So you had to like walk in towards the kitchen. And one of the blokes there, not in our team, like obviously works for the company, but not in the marketing team, is just sitting on, we have these like massive, like almost like booths where you can like sit in, and he's sitting there by himself with a huge box of KFC and just bread rolls. And he's just making like gravy, chip and chicken bread rolls just for himself. And we walk out and everyone's leaving. And he's just standing there, just not phased, like fire alarm, full, and he's just making lunch. And my manager goes, I don't remember his name, was like, oh, like, you coming down? He's like, nah, mate, it's just a bloody, test or whatever. And we all went down like, fuck, that's pretty ballsy. Like, even, it probably was just a test, but even just to defy like HR and the rules of the building just to stay up there. And we like went down, marshaled and stuff, came back up, and he's still in the kitchen and he's like, oh, just a test. We're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I only made that mistake once, but until then I should be right. Just fucking punching KFC in the chicken.
And it's KFC.
Absolutely not. Fuck, I swear we talk about KFC way too often on this podcast. I'm get hungry every time.
Yeah, fuck. Well, I feel like KFC, but I can't go and fucking get it.
Yeah. Do Caxton even deliver? I swear they must do on DoorDash or
Yeah,
something.
I think they do, but I'm just not that desperate for it.
Yeah, righto. Well, how you actually feeling, man? You
Yeah.
feeling better?
Oh yeah, you know what's fucked is that I've felt pretty good since Saturday. Like I feel
Yeah.
tired, but like as I said, like, I'm pretty sure I had it. I would have had it Tuesday for sure.
Yeah,
Maybe even
started feeling the
Monday.
effects. You probably would have tested positive on Wednesday. Like, tested
Yeah,
3 days
definitely.
too late.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel pretty much normal. I got a bit of mucus and shit still, but
Yeah,
it's
you
just
always
a bit
have mucus, so that's
exhausting.
fine.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
Um,
it's just the tiredness.
just quickly, a bit of admin. I don't even know how long we've been going. I think we started this probably like 50 minutes ago. A bit of
Yeah,
admin. We posted about an event on the 23rd of April. I'm pretty sure that's going to change, but we are going to lock in an event with like 4 weeks notice. So definitely keep an eye out for that. There'll be plenty of notice for this one. I feel like the last few events we've done, we've sort of left it to the last minute. So we're going to plan a big piss up at the Caco. They're on board and keen to
yeah,
do something. So we'll lock something in there for sure. Obviously, this week we can only have one thing Bluetooth to the mixer that we use for this, which means I can't use my phone, which means we can't listen to the froth. So
yeah.
next week I'll sit through and vet them all. So we'll still have the frost will be back next week, but we won't bombard you with fucking 2 full weeks worth because otherwise we'll be recording till the end of time, basically.
Yeah, fucking 100%.
And the last thing I want to cover off on is the run club. I reckon we kick off. This is going to come out on Friday, end of the month is the following week. So the first Sunday in April, stay tuned for that. We'll probably create an event and put a post up and stuff
Yeah,
about the Sunday run club. So stay tuned for that one.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, apologies about the frost this week, but I don't know. Daddy got COVID, so you can't exactly
Yeah.
hate me.
Apologies about the shit audio as well. Like we obviously had to do this via Zoom because Clutzy's in lockdown, so not much we could really do. But appreciate
Yeah,
everyone listening in anyway.
yeah. So
Fuck,
if I got
something
my
else I
shit,
was going to say there. What was I going to
were
say?
we?
Fuck.
Was it about the vetting?
No,
Are we going to do
I
that?
can't remember. Oh yeah, well we're probably going to do that moving forward. Not
Oh
play
yeah,
all the
you did
froth
say
because there's
that.
just
Yeah,
so many. Yeah, well we'll definitely do it for next week, but we'll probably do it moving forward as well. We'll see how next week goes.
yeah.
No,
I think.
vlog. That's what I was going to say.
Oh yeah,
Vlog will be out on this Sunday, last Sunday of the month. I was hoping that we could record something between now and then. I feel like there's something missing for the end, but we might not have time, given Klutz is locked away until the weekend. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, there's still a few things. We're going to film heaps of shit in Toowoomba. I'm pretty sure all I got from Toowoomba is you reviewing that like tally of beer you bought. That's literally the only video I got. But there's a few
yeah.
other things
Probably a good thing we
that'll be in
didn't
the
take the
vlog.
camera out in Toowoomba, to be honest.
Yeah, fucking oath, we cancel for sure. So stay tuned for that on Sunday.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just with the frost. So yeah, so the potty will probably be a bit shorter now that we're going to start vetting them. But I think it'll be a lot better now that we'll just cut out a whole bunch of them. Like it's getting to the point where I'd say we probably get 50, 60 a week at least.
Yeah, we record the froth alone take like nearly an hour and a half to record, and then I've got to not only sit here and listen to them all, but listen to them again when I edit it and cut them all out. So yeah, it's just a lot of work, and we're cutting a lot of them out anyway. So if you've got a froth, make it a fucking good one. Ask us a good question or tell us a funny story.
Yeah, if it keeps dribbling, like there's some that are good, but they go for fucking ages.
Yeah.
So yeah, potty will probably be a bit shorter there. I don't know. The Wednesday one might go a little bit longer then. Probably won't. We went a little bit longer this week, but yeah, fuck. I don't know. Just give us some feedback on all the different shit. We'll see how the vetting goes for a few weeks, but yeah, should be awesome.
Is there anything else you want to cover off this week, mate?
No, I don't think so. I think well, I'm just fuck all I can do. So
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel like we're probably both going to rip and tear this week. Keeps the footy on. I'm actually working at a wedding this weekend, which is going to be weird.
you're working.
Yeah, like just helping out someone getting paid cash for it. So
That's awesome.
money talks, baby. So that's Saturday, and then I'm probably going to try and go to footy on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm going to the Red Saturday night with Caitlin. She's been itching to go to one of the footy, so going to try and go to a bit of footy this year. Should be good.
Yeah, so both of us will probably be at the Caxton at one stage or another from Saturday right through to Sunday. So if you're out and about, keep an eye out. Also, shout out, apparently, Jared from the Caxton said that he's seen that many people wearing their beer shirts here since they went out. So thank you to everyone who supported and bought them. And
Keep wearing them. Thank you.
We just did a new merch order today. So new merch comes a while away, but we placed the order today, so get keen for that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fair while away, but fucking keen as for it.
Big time.
Yeah.
Righto, mate. Anything else before we go? I think we've been going for at least 45 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
No, I think that's good.
Well, thanks everyone for getting around us. Yeah. We'll be back live. I am live from the Caxton. Josh will be back at the Caxton next week. Yeah. The spiritual home forever of the Bloody Beer and Beers podcast, the spiritual home of Queensland, the spiritual home of 4X, the spiritual home of the Lang Park Pale Ale.
Yeah.
Get around it.
Yeah, the spiritual home of good times.
Great hits.
What more could you want?
Nothing. Okay, mate. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, farewell.
Bye.
Hey, give him haves.